Hi, my name's Anmol and I recently spent 4 months traveling around Central America. I always wanted to study at the Lake Atitlan Spanish school ever since seeing it on TikTok a few years back. So I made it happen and I stayed on the lake with a local family while studying at the school for 2 weeks. Here's some of the moments from that experience. Enjoy and subscribe for more travel content. Home for the next 2 weeks.
Are you guys gonna pay extra?
I'm now in Lake Atitlan for the Spanish language school that I'm going to be attending for 2 weeks, and I'm at my homestay now. I met some lovely girls on the shuttle here and we honestly yapped the whole 3.5 hours. We heart yapped and it was so nice. The time went so quick. Then we got here, we couldn't check in. We couldn't we had some admin that we needed to do, but we had to wait until 3 p.m. when the office reopened. So we went and got some lunch and just walked around, and it's so nice here. I love the vibes already, very relaxed, laid back and chill. I've showered. The shower was cold and it makes me think that the shower is just gonna stay cold for the whole 2 weeks, which is okay. It's definitely gonna be character building. We can only speak Spanish at meal times, which currently my Spanish is pretty much non-existent apart from very, very basic phrases. So that will be interesting, but I am really excited to start learning. My classes start from tomorrow and they're from 8 until 12, so I'm doing 4 hours. I did originally sign up to do 5 hours for 2 weeks, but they have an overlap with someone else. So they basically said that if I was to do 5 hours, it meant that I would do 4 hours each day and then make up for it on Saturday, which I didn't really want to do because I want to keep my weekends free. And so I changed it to 4 hours, which I think 4 hours is still going to be a lot, plus homework, plus obviously full-on immersion while staying in this homestay. I think 5 hours would honestly have fried my brain. I still think 4 hours is going to be a lot, especially the first like 2 days. I think I'm just going to be like, whoa, like information overload, but I'm hoping it will get easier as the days go on. I'm gonna do a little room tour. I opted for a private bathroom. So this is the room. Got the double bed there. That is the shower, toilet just in there, window. This is my little desk. And then I've moved this stool over here for now so it can act as like a side table. And then we've got a mirror over here. And then this is the shower and toilet situation. And we have a sink here as well. This is home for the next 2 weeks. As well as learning Spanish, I'm also really excited to actually just have a base for 2 weeks, because the longest that I've stayed in one place I think has been, not including New York and Toronto, probably 4 days, maybe 5 days. I think I did 5 days in Cancun. So yeah, 2 weeks is gonna be nice. I'm gonna have a routine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just becoming more fluent in Spanish as well. If you couldn't tell, I'm quite tired. Oh yeah. So I just finished my first day at Spanish school. Oh my god, it was actually so fun. I had a really good time. My teacher is so lovely and I feel like already I'm understanding a lot, which is quite surprising. I'm actually really happy with how the first lesson went. I didn't feel like it was too much. I didn't feel like it was information overload. It was at a really good pace. We had like a little game that we played to like conjugate verbs, and this is gonna be really fun. I love having a routine as well already. It's nice to wake up at the same time and go for breakfast and then head to my lesson, and then during the lesson we can have like breaks and we can get tea, coffee, and then just before the lesson finished, about an hour and a half before the lesson finished, we had a snack break, which was really lovely as well. Then I got to talk to some other people. We had a really delicious snack, and then the lesson finished and we all walked back. So there's like 4 of us in this homestay that have got morning lessons, so we walked there together. It's about a 20-minute walk to the school from our homestay, and then we walked back together, had lunch, which was delicious. It was chicken and rice with veggies, and the portion was so big. Like, I think since being in Central America, because of the heat, my appetite is like not as big as it normally is, and I haven't been eating as much. So now I think my stomach has shrunk because I cannot eat as much. as I normally would. Now I'm just in my room. I think I'm gonna call my parents and my fiance and then just chill probably for the afternoon. And then this evening at 5 p.m. there is an activity which is hosted by the school, which is, I think it's board games today. So I'm gonna head to that, see what that's like, and yeah.
Yes. Wait, we need to subscribe to the girlies.
Subscribe.
Do you actually?
Yeah, but like small. This evening I went back to the school, so we played like 3 different games, all obviously like Spanish speaking practice games, and we got split into 2 teams and it was like a little competition. And then after that we went to just get like a drink, had a little drink, and then now we've just got the tuk-tuk back and we're gonna have dinner in a little bit. So I'm excited to see what dinner is, because lunch was chef's kiss, so good, and I'm sure dinner will be just as delicious. And then basically come back to my room, go to sleep, and repeat tomorrow, I guess the same thing. It's nice already having a routine. I just know that I have a habit of like getting bored of routines quite quickly, so I'm hoping 2 weeks here won't get boring for me. I'm sure it won't, because it does seem like there's a lot to do here, and you know, there's day trips to be done as well. So far so good. So it's day 2 of the Spanish classes today, and I just showered. I have a cough sweet in my mouth, that's what I'm talking about. The shower the other day was freezing cold, so I was trying to mentally prepare for another cold shower, and I knew I had to wash my hair today, and I was like dreading it all day. So I put the shampoo in my hair first and kind of started just zhuzhing it all up, getting it kind of like foamy as I could with that water before I actually putting my head under the water, and it was freezing cold. I was like, oh my god. I was like deep breathing, like I can do this, I can do this. And then I turned it off again when I put shampoo in for the second time, and then turned it back on. And when I turned it on, I was like, is this getting warmer, or am I just used to how cold it is that it's now starting to feel slightly warmer to me, like lukewarm? But the longer I stood under the shower, it did actually get hot, and I was like so grateful. Like the gratitude took over my body, like literally like tears in my eyes, like oh my god, I'm so grateful right now that the water turned hot. I was like, thank you God. So I ended up having actually a really nice hot shower, which was so lovely. And now I'm gonna go up to the roof and sit there to let my hair dry in the sun and go over my Spanish from today. I didn't sleep well at all last night. It is quite noisy here. There's a lot of dogs that like bark outside. There's like work being done on the roof as well, which is quite noisy. So I feel like I was very sleepy. Not even sleepy, I was just quite flat. Like I feel like I didn't have a lot of energy in the class. I was zoning out a lot. I was kind of struggling to listen and like maintain focus for long periods of time. Even when I was writing things down, I was writing things really slowly. I kept forgetting what things meant. So definitely quite a contrast from yesterday's class, where I was like buzzing and had a lot more energy and enthusiasm. But it's okay, I feel like there are going to be days like that. But now I do have some homework, so I think I'm going to go sit on the roof and go through my notes from this morning's class, and also do my homework as well before tomorrow. I did have a 20-minute power nap before I got in the shower, which I feel like has given me so much energy, which is great. Nothing else to report. Had a really good session today. I think much better than yesterday's, because I slept so much better and I felt more on it. But I definitely need to revise, because I'm already not remembering some of the stuff that I learned today, because there was a lot of content. Learned quite a few new verbs and lots of new vocabulary. Had a really delicious lunch yet again at Casa Vicky. We had tacos today, which was so good, and honestly like every meal here has been delicious. This morning we had pancakes and fruit, which was really nice. And now I just laid down for a little bit. Now I'm gonna head to a cafe that someone recommended. It's called Cafe Panorama, and it's meant to have a really good view overlooking the lake and the mountains, so I'm gonna head there. It doesn't look like it's raining. I mean, let me look out the window. There are a lot of dark grey clouds covering the sky, which isn't ideal. Probably means it is going to rain because that's basically what's happened yesterday and 2 days ago in the evening. It's been raining a lot, which my teacher said was strange for this time of year, and normally this is meant to be the dry season now, but it is raining basically every evening. I think it just means that I'm not as motivated to go out. Like, I didn't go out yesterday, but today I do really want to go to this cafe. I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to get a tuk-tuk there anyway, even if it wasn't raining, because apparently the walk is quite long and my bag is going to be heavy with like my laptop and stuff in it, so I'm going to get a tuk-tuk there. And then after that we have salsa class at the Spanish school today, so I'm going to head there for 5 and then come back here, have some dinner. So yeah, I can't believe it's Thursday already tomorrow. That's so crazy. From here is insane. I'm literally the only one in this cafe as well. I finished everything that I wanted to get done, which is basically just the homework. It's literally just the Spanish homework. I don't know why I'm saying that, like I had a whole long list of things. I mean, I do have a long list of things, but not all of them needed to be done today. So I've been editing my New York vlog, and also I need to book my next few weeks of travel as well, because after the school, which I'm finishing not this Sunday, next Sunday, I don't have anything booked, and it's starting to come up to busy season as well, so I need to get things booked for the next 3 weeks. But for now it's time to go to salsa. The roosters are literally doing cock-a-doodle-doo, whatever that's called, outside. It's currently 3:39 AM and I've woken up, got ready because I'm doing a morning sunrise hike. Hopefully see a sunrise with clear skies.
Is it just bread? Is it like just bread? Just bread? Okay. Just dip it in the and I suddenly out of nowhere just turned cat.
Gracias. Hi everyone, it's Sunday and this is the vibes in Chichicastenango. It is chucking it down. We're gonna go find the market.
I thought he was going to say that we had to get out and get like a new vehicle.
I want to go home.
The slow zoom.
Yeah, I love it.
Noodles. Oh, right, wait.
It's actually quite expensive, like the food and stuff there. You didn't pay that much for a plane ticket. Like, yeah. And it was like 9 hours. is my last day at Spanish school, so I've completed 2 weeks now. Our lesson today was just going to a neighboring town called Santiago. So we got the boat there this morning. I went with 2 other girls on my homestay. My teacher and one of the girls' teachers came along too, so it was cute. It was like a group of 5 of us. Little girls trip. It's a lot more authentic vibes than San Pedro and Panajachel. So we went to the local market and we just kind of walked around. My teacher said it's not really somewhere that people, kind of tourists, will go and stay, but people will go for day trips. You can look around. There's also quetzals there, which are the national bird of Guatemala, and I really wanted to see a quetzal, and I actually bought a keyring with a quetzal on it from Antigua before I even knew what quetzal was. But the bird is green and red, and it had a really long green tail on the keyring, and I was like, oh my god, that's so fun. Like, I just really liked it, so I bought it for myself. But turns out it is the national bird of Guatemala, and quetzal is also the name of the money. You see a lot of artwork and a lot of images and recreations of quetzals to be like decorations because they are quite pretty birds, but I didn't get to see one in real life. Hopefully I'll see one day in my life. But now I've just been packing because I'm heading to my next country on Sunday, so I just wanted to pack as much as possible today, and I'm having like a little bit of a clear out because I really have overpacked, and I'm kind of not surprised that I overpacked. I just think that's kind of what I do, and I don't mean to, and I really did not want to do that this trip, but it's all a learning curve. This is my first time traveling, like solo traveling properly for this amount of time. I have gotten rid of things along the way, kind of given things away to people, or just kind of like, you know, throwing things away. I'm kind of doing the same now. There's a few bits here that I'm gonna see if the family would like to use, if they want to keep it, or they have new students coming to the homestay all the time, so if any of the new students want any of it, then they can have it. It's mostly just kind of like miscellaneous bits. I'm gonna go get a coffee at my favorite cafe, which is Cafe Orbe. I'm literally obsessed, and like it's really weird because I don't think I've felt this way about a place yet, but like I'm actually really gonna miss going there. It's such a vibe. Like the views are incredible, the staff are so nice, the drinks are so good. Like I got one the other day and it was so pretty. Like it had like cafe art on top, and it was a little tree with a bird, and oh, it's just so nice. I love the music there. 10 out of 10 vibes. Like just love that place, and it's literally like a less than a 10-minute walk from where I'm staying, so yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna miss it, so I'm gonna go there, edit my New York vlog, which is very delayed, and then this evening I think might go out. I'll see. It is the last Friday that I'm gonna be here. Can't believe it's in 2 weeks. Like, what do you mean? That's so crazy. On Sunday it'll literally be 2 weeks since I got here, which is wild, but I really enjoyed learning Spanish. Oh my god, like today, a person's house that I'm staying in saying that when I first got here I literally didn't know any Spanish, like apart from like the basics, like wouldn't really fully understand what was going on, whereas now I feel like my understanding when I listen to people is a lot better, and also I can speak Valentina, I can speak Italian, I can speak Spanish to a basic level now, which I'm really happy to just have that after 2 weeks. Back in Antigua, just for a few hours though, while we wait for our shuttle to Santa Ana, El Salvador.